Hello everybody and welcome back to World of Tanks. My name is Spartan Elite 43 and tonight we are in the Babe, the T-26E4 Super Pershing, and we are on Overlord, hence the D-Day tag. Anyway, so we got the best possible matchmaking, which is lots of tier 7s, lots of tier 6s, and I'm in a tier 8 premium that really is very good for its tier. Now, I know you guys will all notice that I run a lot of the armor-piercing composite rigid, and the reason is this 90 mil is a very good gun, except that the original shells, the normal AP shells, don't pin crap. And even these APCR can bounce occasionally when well aimed, so you gotta keep that in mind. This 90 mil just doesn't have the raw penetration that you get out of some other guns, but it's okay. It's got one of the best for its tier APCR rounds that you can get. I mean, it literally, over the standard round, I believe the average pin goes up by 70 millimeters. That's ridiculous. Usually you see 30, 40, but 70 millimeters. And I may just be pulling that number out of thin air, but I'm pretty sure it's close to 70 millimeters average on the regular AP versus the APCR. And the reason it's so huge a gap is because the original rounds are just that bad. Now you see I auto lock right there. It wasn't an accurate shot, but I was just trying to hit him before he got back into cover. Now I don't want to push all the way down here. Now we have a Tiger II. I put one right in him for, you know, your average 250 to 300 roll. And that's pretty much what you're going to get almost every single time. I'm going to try to get down in here and stop these guys. For what they're doing is the three guys on the right are poking out and shooting our Mutant 6 here, and I don't want that to happen. He's trying to hit the Japanese heavy. I'm trying to hit this guy in the Tiger II. I get ready to shoot him, and there's the RHM. This RHM is not long for the world. Why? Because he doesn't know what he's doing. Why do you have a no armor tank destroyer in the middle of a brawl of 6 heavy tanks? Bad idea. Super Pershing? Good idea. RHM Borsig? Not so much. And apparently I got this thing single marked, and I don't remember doing that, so yay me. Shot into the Tiger II, I lurch forward, he bounces off of me, no surprise. A lot of people at this tier do not know how to pin this tank. Heck, a lot of people at tier 10 don't know how to pin this tank. VK36, you didn't have a chance of pinning me. Tiger II, I lurch forward, he's still not going to pin me. It's kind of frustrating for me too, because I'm in the bushes, so every time I get out of like gun view, I can't see anything. But, you know, you just try to angle as best you can, try to get that spaced armor right towards the enemy. Now you watch, the Tiger II's about to pop out, and he wants to put a shot the other way. So I put another shot at him that way. He kills my Mutant 6. Or no, he didn't. He killed the other heavy tank. Didn't kill the Mutant. And I'm just making sure this Oni that's on my left isn't going to push out on me. So I look back to my right, and these guys are going to make some mistakes, but they don't want to right now. This Oni's about to use his armor, thinking that he's going to be able to bully me. And he's not right about that. You cannot bully a Super Pershing and a tier 7 heavy. You just can't. You can try, but this 90 mil gun is plenty to go through your bottom plate. And then when he face hugs me, watch. Oh yeah, that hurts so bad. And flat spot, you're dead. Goodbye. And these guys are shooting me the entire time, but all they've done is track me this entire time. 3 tanks engaging me at one time in the Super Pershing, and all they did was track me until the guy rammed me. Then I put a shot back into the Tiger II. Both the Tiger II and the VK36 are one-shot kills. Now here's where I make my first mistake. I'm going to chase these guys to take them out. But what I don't know is that there is a Sturm Emil to my left. And he's about to put a hurting on me. Because I'm going backside to him where there's absolutely no armor. Now I auto-lock the VK, I back up, I've got a shot, and it just somehow manages to derp into the tank that's dead right there. And now, there's one shot from the Sturm Emil. Then I finish the VK, and watch all these dead bodies that I can't really see get me all stuck and bothered. And I'm broadside on to a Sturm Emil. Luckily, he doesn't seem to have the top gun, or he'd be hitting me for 500 a shot. Or maybe he is. I don't know. It doesn't feel like he's hitting me for that hard. But anyway, he's got a big flat surface, no armor whatsoever. Unfortunately, I don't have any HE shells to load on him. But I'm going to make sure that I keep him in my sights. But I'm also paying attention to the heavy tanks that are sneaking up behind me, and I'm about to make a critical error. Now, they put one round into me. I turn. I get a shot into the T-29. He puts another round in me before I get turned around. And I need to push on him because I see the medium tank coming up. So I put another round into him. I push up, trying to get around the bunker. Unfortunately, he stops me. That is a super Pershing. I'm in a world of hurt, guys. So, yeah. Shot out. Nope, I bounced. This is not going to go well. And down I go. So it's 4v3. Our team should win this. We've got a guy that's going to stay in the cap. And the rest of them, I don't know how long they've been not fighting anybody. But I really could have used some help. Because at one time it was... what, 2 Tiger 2s, a VK-36, an Oni, and a Sturm Emil fighting? That's a lot of firepower shooting at me. Now, granted, the Sturm Emil didn't really get into the fight until I went backside to him. But, it happens. I didn't do a lot of damage, but I did get 13 pins. You know, 13 pins at tier 8 in a 90 mil gun is going to be a good game. Now, you can see me talking to these guys. I'm talking to the hammer tank right now. He's got an 88, and he is trying to shoot through the spaced armor of the T-26E4 and failing miserably at it. So I told him, get out of there. The T-32's doing exactly what he needs to do. Just let it go. He does finally come up and get a good shot into the T-26. But now our light tank is taking on the Sturm Emil and pretty much ripping him a new one. And there he goes. Nice job, little light tank. You are an auto-loading fiend. And the best part is this guy's actually a really nice guy, too. I talked to him after the match for about 5 minutes. He's a pretty good guy. And he said he only had the first gun on it. But it's an auto-loader. He got a chance to sneak up on a softened target that couldn't shoot him back. So it was a good game for him. So we end up winning 4 tanks left on our team. Unfortunately, one of them was not me. And even shooting premium, I managed to make 67,000 silver on a non-premium account. So not bad. 2,700 damage, 3 kills, second on the leaderboard to the hammer that lived with 5 kills. But if you like what I'm doing, punch that like button, leave a comment below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and as always, I will see you in the next video.